No one's even watching. I'm such a bit ignorant.
You're fresh.
The real me. Oh, it's Timmy Banter. Hey, now to get the okay, guys. Hello. Hey, hear me?
Not yet, baby.
Yes. Oh, not you. Everybody, Hey guys! I got my resurrection garden. It's here.
I can't see it. Here, I'll hold it up. You want to hold up your resurrection garden? Oh, the stone is rolled back, and there's nobody there. Please do not show them that white Jesus, please.
Yeah.
Don't show him the white Jesus.
Why can't you do the white Jesus? It's the only Jesus I have. What's up, JV videos?
Go ahead.
Neighbor?
If you in the chat, turn to your neighbor, and if you don't have a neighbor, type neighbor in the chat.
Neighbor?
Neighbor?
What's done in the dark
What's done in the dark
will be finished in a day. What do you mean? Neighbor? What's done in the will come to light.
Will come to Don't be eating on the live. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Type neighbor in the chat, y'all. Neighbor.
What's up?
Neighbor?
Neighbor?
What's done in the dark?
What's done in the dark will come to light.
Will come to light. All right, Brax. You know it. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of
Hey, Mary 305.
SheLovesThee SWAC Saturdays.
Neighbor? What's done in the dark?
What's done in the dark?
Will come to light.
Will come to light. I know that's right. On the third day he rose. I know that's right. Well, tomorrow is on Sunday. Not a line. Oh no.
The Sundays of all Sundays.
Ooh, the Sundays of all Sundays. Braxton look like he about to be preaching in here. We talk about something else, but he's preaching. You gonna open us up? This is demonetized, so it's as good as time as ever.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper. It just won't work. No weapon formed against me. Yeah, my mind. It won't work. 'Cause the Lord is good and the Lord is kind. He's so faithful to me that it just blows my mind. I said the Lord is good and the Lord is kind. He's so faithful to me that it just blows my mind. No weapon, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. It just won't work. No weapon formed against me. Yeah, my mind. It won't work.
It won't work. Lord, we need some Jesus.
It won't work.
You cannot be eating on my life like that, young man. That is not appropriate.
You need a Jesus?
Yeah, we need Jesus.
Jesus!
And I think things over.
my good days outweigh my bad days. I won't complain. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days.
What's he saying?
I won't complain.
How do you know what he's saying?
Sometimes the clouds hang low. I can barely see the road. I ask the question, Lord. Jesus turned water into wine.
Hey.
Lord, you are messing up my solo here. For he knows what's best for me. Lord have mercy, not IHL. They don't know what's best. Lord, if you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't need to know. Type in the chat. I'm going to type it in the chat for y'all. God, no. If you know, you know. Y'all know that's my favorite. Y'all know that's my favorite song of all time. Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. I love that song. You know what? We're gonna take a little detour because we need this. We need this. We need this. We need this. Order my steps. Please order my steps in your word. Yes. I love that song. I'm gonna play it too. Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Lead me, guide me every day. We need to play that. Yes. Who is that by?
Mommy.
I want to.
Mom, God got his pom-pom. Look, God got his pom-pom.
Is it Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir?
I'm not fucking you. Mom, look, God got his pom-pom.
Yeah, I think it's that one. We need to hear this, Lord. We're going to open it up with it.
Okay. Ha, ha, hurrah.
We need some Jesus. There's so much going on, and it's so much going on. So much going on.
Go Mark. Like a go-go stick song.
Hey! That's the one I want. That don't got enough soul.
God got his pom-pom.
Y'all got to get me the real song.
Look,
where she's.
God got his pom-pom.
Yeah. Oh, you said Jesus has his palm for Palm Sunday.
Yeah, pom-pom.
Y'all, I like Order My Steps, but you got to get the one with the lady hollering. Stop. Yeah, that's the wrong version. Y'all got to get me the Order My Steps that I like to hear, the one with the soul in it.
With the soul?
Yes, the soul. I need to listen to some soul music.
That has your soul?
Yes. All right.
Hey.
All right. We've been clowning for a little bit. Oh, GMW Women Choir. Okay, let me get it. Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. Okay, that's enough. You're doing too much. Excuse me. Step back for a little bit. Thank you. Order my steps, GMWA. Okay, I think I got it. Oh yeah, that one sounds. It just already automatically sounds it. Maddie Moss Clark.
Mommy Mass Clark.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's called Mommy Mass Clark.
Mommy.
You look like that. The old Jefferson himself.
He does not look like Jefferson. Quiet, Braxton.
What did you see? I don't. I'm the tiger.
Teach me your will while you are working. Help me be still. 'Cause Satan is busy. God is real. Order my steps in your word. Please order my steps in
Spring game wars. We over here talking about ordering the steps. Some folks they coaches better be ordering the right steps before they be looking for a new job. Not y'all in the comments. Why am I seeing order my steps? Lord, not Dre done came up in here. Now send us on the glory. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, what's done in the dark? Can y'all finish it for me in the chat? I don't know if I can do it. What's done in the dark? First of all, let's just get one thing straight. Quay Davis is a Southern Jaguar. When you look at his most recent school, he was a different type of Tiger since he was a Jackson State Tiger. He's been a Texas Southern Tiger, a Southern Jaguar, a FAMU Rattler. Jackson State is that's like his first school. There we go. What's done in the dark will come to light. All right. So, the last I heard, he was a Southern Jaguar, and his transfer portal picture has a Southern Jag on there, not a Tiger. He's a Texas Southern Tiger then. So, who stole his TVs? Didn't nobody steal his. Dre, leave me alone, Jaguar. That's exactly. You know what? It's a lot of stuff going on in these HBCU streets. And I'm going to just be real with you. The same thing that'll make you laugh will make you cry. And, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you don't need to know. Okay? That's it. And that's all. Okay? So, we've been just parlaying it up for the last 20 minutes, just clowning. But it's not really clowning. We're just opening up a different type of way. It's Jaguar. I don't like that, Jaguar. If you see folks clowning in the chat, it's just a part of life. So tonight we have a great episode. We're going to talk about the latest HBCU news, some coaches updates, Day with the Boom. Hopefully, Jay will join me and let me know some things. He live streamed the Day with the Boom on his channel, JTV Video. So if you have not had a chance, you can go and look at it. It's about 40 minutes. We have some HBCU spring games. Norfolk done entered into the chat, y'all. They talking big boy stuff right now. They say get your weight up. I heard the Quay video is alleged. There's nothing alleged about that video, Merlin. He's a Southern Jaguar. We got an alley cat Jag in here talking noise. We are going to watch the Celebration Bowl rerun. It's about 18 minutes. But in the words of Mr. Ford, Jackson State beat the shit out of South Carolina State. Those were his words, not mine. And so, I personally would love to rewatch it because I was working and I couldn't celebrate or nothing. I couldn't jump up and down, So we're going to watch it tonight. Whenever he says drop the link, we'll watch it. It's about 18 minutes, but I promise you, it's the best action that you'll ever see, right? Straight belt to ass. Actually, I watched the 18-minute video before I even, just to see what it would look like on my channel. And it actually doesn't do justice because you're missing some of those really big third downs where Jackson State was able to stop South Carolina State. Mr. Ford right on time. Here's what I will say. I love this song. He's an on time God. Yes, he is. Whoa, on time God. Yes, he is. Oh. He may not come when you want it, but he'll be there right on time. We're gonna need all the gospel music we can muster up, right? We're gonna need it all. We need it all. Hey, Mr. Ford.
Hey, Mr. Mona, how you feeling?
I am blessed and highly favored.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
a state tiger. My son. I have good health.
Mm-hmm.
We have a roof over our head, food in our stomach. What more could I ask for?
Right.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I saw a little bit of the highlights from the FAMU spring game and
Woo! Wait, hang on just a second. Let me switch to your segment. We just gonna go right on into your segment. We had some HBCU news, but we might just skip over some of that stuff and wait till that comes to fruition on its own. So, Mr. Ford, you watched the spring game highlight.
now I didn't watch all of it. What's the guy's name? Brian Fullwood, Vaughn Wilson, and was it Kevin? What's Kevin's name? They talked a little bit. I tuned in. I listened to them, and they talked to your guy Cozy, and they talked to the
Coach
quarterback.
Cozy.
Coach Cozy, they talked to him. They talked to Nayron Jenkins. They talked to the new quarterback. And then they showed a few highlights. I couldn't see everything, but I did see a few things.
What did you see, Mr. Ford? Wait, folks, okay. You said you seen a couple of things. What did you see, Mr. Ford?
Yeah. Now they've upgraded the defense. And by the way, did you know Cozy is calling the plays on defense now?
What is up with all
Yeah.
these head coaches thinking they
Yeah.
could be Coach DC?
He's going to be the DC, but he's going to be co-DC. And the
Okay,
guy
Code DC is
he,
different. Code
he,
DC, I
he's going to
can
be
get with Code.
co-DC. He's going to do the play calling. Now he
Well, he
talked about the guy he brought in from UAB. He's brought in a new playbook, and that's one of the main reasons he hired him. Is because he said he thought that they were a little vanilla last year, which I agree with him. They were vanilla, and that you're going to see
wait. When you say they're vanilla, you mean like
very simple and simplistic. They were very
on
simple.
offense and defense?
Well, primarily he was talking about the defense. He said on defense they had got vanilla, and this new guy that they brought in from UAB, he's brought a new playbook in, and they got some new things, that they introducing, and he really liked that about the guy. And that was one of the reasons. Now he's going to be up in the press box, I think, and Cozy, of course, naturally will be on the field. Cozy will be calling the defenses. Yeah.
So, just an honest question: if their defense was vanilla last year, what is it that Coach Colsey is going to change and switch up differently with him being the play caller?
Well, supposedly now the guy from UAB, he brought a lot of new packages. The
So
defensive play.
basically, folks need to go over there and look at UAB's play.
Yeah,
UAB's.
yeah. He brought. So I'm thinking, he probably, brought a lot of NFL tactics, a lot of their, play calling. That's what I'm thinking he's liking, because he was telling me that yeah, he's going to be calling. I mean, he was talking about how he's going to be calling the plays, but that basically this new coach, he's doing a lot of the teaching, teaching it to the players. Yeah.
Dr. Kanisha and Whitley in the chat, Mr. Ford.
Hey, Miss Whitley. Hey, Miss Whitley. Hey, Dr. Kanisha. And they talked about the Howard game. They
Wait.
published.
I finished with FAMU yet.
Oh, okay. All
So
right.
did they let that soft spot of cornbread in the middle bake some more?
Well, I couldn't tell. They didn't show a lot. But now, one thing they did do, and he's talking about, there's more depth in the front seven. They took to heart what you said about soft in the middle.
Why
And
do you
so,
keep saying I? I don't
yeah,
know why
you talked
say
about it.
that.
You
You
wore
are
them
the
out
one
with
that
soft in the middle. You wore them out last year with soft in the middle. But anyway, they heard you. And so they're very impressed with the people they brought in. They have about 95 players right now. And he said what they're going to do, they got one more practice on Monday. It's going to be basically special teams. However, after that, uh, after the Monday practice, they go into the exit interviews. The coaches do their evaluation. And he says they will be bringing in more players, because he said one thing he definitely wants to bring in is he was not satisfied with his kickoff person. He thought that last year the
it's
kickoff person
punter.
got, yeah, well, no, the kickoff guy,
Okay, the kicker.
and he thought that the championship year to last year that the kickoff went off, it went down, because he thought that they were really good with the kickoff in the championship year, and he thought it kind of went down last year. So he's definitely looking for another kickoff person. He talked about that.
Well, I will say this, I joke a lot, but I will say winning 7 games in your first year as head coach with so many changes, even though I definitely feel like they had a more stable roster than what Jackson State did. That's that's a special feat to get those 7 games.
Yeah.
You had so much movement. You didn't have as much movement as Jackson State. The problem was you lost the Valley. Who you lost to, right?
Right. Oh, yes.
Lost the Valley,
And Prairie View.
Purview.
Yeah, they lost to Prairie View.
Prairie View? You lost
Prairie
to
View, baby.
Prairie View?
They lost to Prairie View.
So, we're going to see.
Yeah.
Do they have a quarterback? Somebody in the chat want to know, do they got a quarterback? And for folks wondering,
Now, okay,
why are we talking about
let me say
FAMU?
this about the video that I see of this scrimmage. Okay. The quarterback that comes in from Central Michigan, he's Jefferson. Okay. He can definitely run it. He has the moves of a wide receiver. Now, I saw him throw some crisp passes, but I couldn't really make a determination. But one thing that is obvious is that he can run the football. Okay, with the moves.
Wait, who can run the football?
That Jefferson kid. The one. I think he's going to be QB1.
What's his name? You over here already?
Is it KJ Jefferson? Somebody got to tell me. Is it KJ Jefferson?
Talk about anytime somebody talks about a quarterback running, and you over here, and that's a highlight.
Yeah,
is the
he can run it. Now he had on the jersey, which meant you can't hit him because he had the jersey on. You know what I mean by the jersey.
Right.
Nobody can touch him.
Right.
But I saw him make a run. He's going to be kind of electrifying.
He can scramble. He can scramble.
And he can run in open field.
What was his number? You know what his number
He was 3. He was number 3.
Oh, this must be a new one. Let me see.
He's number 3.
You said his name is Jefferson?
Yeah. Is it KJ Jefferson?
Oh, they don't have their new 2025 roster up yet. So
they don't?
No, they only have their 2024 football roster. They don't have the 2025 yet.
Now they showcased two other quarterbacks. They are
Oh,
athletic.
quarterback
Yeah,
number 3, he's a lefty.
that's him.
Okay.
That's him. That's him.
What's his name?
I think his
What's his
last name is
name?
Jefferson.
Arsenal
I want to say KJ. Is it KJ? Somebody, yeah. Come on, guys, help me out. Is it KJ Jefferson?
Because I'm gonna look them up. Who are you? And for folks that are like, why are you talking about FAMU? Why are you talking about FAMU? Duh, we're on the SWAC East.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna talk about FAMU. Of course, we're gonna talk about Alabama A&M.
Oh
Of
yeah.
course, we're gonna talk
They
about
had
Alabama.
theirs today too. That spring game was today.
Tyler Jefferson.
That's him. That's him.
Let me see what Tyler Jefferson working with,
Yeah, Tyler Jefferson.
so I know what we need to sack.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't get a measure on his throwing. He threw, like I said, I saw him throw two crisp passes, but I still couldn't, make a determination on his throwing ability.
Okay, he's from Hawthorne,
Yeah,
Florida.
that's him.
He's a Florida boy. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
He's the class of 2023 quarterback. So he's young.
yeah, yeah. He is. He's
That's a
young.
young quarterback, which is good. Hopefully, one thing that I will always say is that whenever you get these seasoned quarterbacks
Mhm.
out of the portal, one thing that's hard is now you know that I can see you, Braxton. Stop playing with me. I can literally see you. Yeah, I see you. Oh, somebody said he had a 45% completion percentage last year. That ain't gonna work in the SWAC, just to let you know. Maybe he was playing at the Power 5 level. Anyway, Mr. Ford, Tyler
Uh-huh.
Jefferson, they said he's 6'2" and 200 and something pounds. He
Yeah.
can throw that ball.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know he can
Does
run
he
it.
still have that offensive line? You said he can run it. Why are you
Yeah,
talking about running?
he can run it. He's a good threat. I want to see more.
When folks be saying dual threat, they be forgetting to mention that they're a run first quarterback, passing is secondary.
Well, in that offense that Burris is going to run, he's got to pass it first. Running is going to be just an option, but the primary is going to be throwing the ball because Burris is going to bring them NFL principles and CFL principles to that offense, and he's
He's
going to
gonna
have to
have
go
to
football.
adjust to whatever type of quarterback he has.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if you have a quarterback that is a run first quarterback, then you need to highlight and run, right?
Well, he's going to have to come up to Burris's level. I think they're going to set
No,
him up.
Burris is going to have to adjust to his level. Don't make your
I think,
quarterback do something that
yeah,
he's
you're right.
not capable
Yeah,
of doing.
yeah. It's going,
You're gonna
yeah,
mess up like that.
yeah.
When you try to force him to throw and you know that he's a run first type quarterback, you're gonna mess your game up. If he highlights running, somebody in the chat said Tyler Macon 2.0.
Tyler making 2.0.
DJ85 said Tyler Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, George Jefferson, Jackson State by 50.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Not Jackson State by 50. Lord have mercy. There you go, baby. That's what I like to see. Them NFL principals gonna get their SWAC ass beat.
I need bigger marker.
Blocked from who? Who blocked you? All right. So, you know what? I will say this because not everybody is going to have a throwing quarterback, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. If you have a quarterback who's agile, mobile, and hostile, then that's fine. Just know you're going to get hit like a running back. Take off if you want to. You're going to get hit like a running back. You don't get no special privileges. You're going to get hit like a running back.
Ooh.
All right. Mr. Ford,
Can you hear me?
they said the running quarterback won't beat thee.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wish I could. I wish I could have seen more. I only saw just a little bit. I could tell you more about him if I, because I
Okay,
didn't.
but so would you? Okay, so just off of what you've seen, which let's just keep it a buck. When you have a spring game, you're gonna only highlight the good
Right.
things. But
Yeah.
out of the good things that you saw, what do you rate them?
You mean as
Like
far?
like give them a pre-grade right now for recruiting and putting stuff together. What do you grade them as?
Well, let me say this. Right now, the best part of their team is their defense. Their defense is the best.
And you know what? I can get with that. I can listen. Defense wins what championships, don't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And what he was saying today is he's going out and get more help. I don't think he's going to stay pat because he kind of made that when he was talking to Vaughn and he was talking to Brian and they got they got a protocol that they're going by. They're gonna have a practice
Okay.
Monday, and then they're gonna start the player exit interviews. And then he said that the coach is gonna get together and meet, and then they're gonna determine what is it do they want to add to the defensive line, DBs, linebackers. He talked about that, and then the other thing he says is that right now they got 90 players that will be on campus this summer.
How many?
He said 90.
90.
Right now they got 90 players who will be on campus this summer.
So that house settlement must not be taking effect until next year.
I don't know.
Where they get 105. All right. Okay. All right. So now moving on to who you said, Alabama A&M or Alabama State? Who you moving to now?
Alabama State was last week, right? A week before.
I know you was getting ready to tell us about another team, but
No, I know. No, I didn't see it. Now I know Alabama A&M had a big day up on their campus today, but I know that they had their spring game today. I know that.
let's see if we can get some of their highlights. Let's see what y'all over here working with.
Yeah.
What y'all over here working with, boy? What y'all doing over there? Let's see if they posted some of their highlights. Are they letting some post up here? Oh no, I don't see anything. They don't have anything new. They signed. Okay, so I can talk about who they signed. So they signed 32. They signed 32 folks on National Signing Day. 18 players on the defensive side, including 7 defensive backs, 6 linebackers, and 5 defensive linemen. On the offensive side of the football, the Bulldogs signed 5 offensive linemen, 3 wide receivers, 2 quarterbacks, 2 running backs, and 1 tight end. Oh wow, he's bringing in a lot of players.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh Lord, he brought in a lot of high school players. I ain't finna say it's gonna be rough on them, but I'm looking at their signing day class. I haven't, there's nothing wrong with that, right? But he did sign a lot of high school players, Mr. Ford. Stony Brook High School, Pine Bluff High School, St. John Paul Catholic High School, McGurn High School, Westside High School, Spanish Fort High School, a lot of high school players. And then he got his mid-year signings from Miles College, Hines Community College, Western Michigan. He brought in a 6'2", 210 quarterback from Western Michigan, J.D. Davis II.
Okay.
But I see a lot of Miles College
Mm-hmm.
recruits. He did get a offensive lineman from Tennessee State, 6'6", 325 pounds.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm not going to necessarily. Jay White said, Mr. Ford says Sham Shade is that guy.
Yeah, I still say that.
Listen,
Yeah.
I just put it like this: the SWAC is a different type of. It's a different type of breed. You know, it's. I'm not going to say that bringing in high school players is not the way to go, but I will say this: when you starting out to build your team, you want to fill those gaps and needs with, like you said, Prairie View. Like the Prairie View coach said, everybody 21 and up.
Black now.
Yeah, he's saying 21. But now here's the thing: if they are quality high school kids that can come right in and help you immediately, ain't nothing wrong with them.
Look your feet,
I
bro.
would sign them too because
It's
you got 4 years maybe 4 to 5 years of eligibility. Now, I don't want no high school kids. It's going to take them 3 years to get prepared. No, because see now, my thing with high school kids is I want them to play their freshman and sophomore year.
what,
Y-
Mr.
Yeah.
Ford?
Oh
These
yeah.
kids
I
have
like my
to
I like my high
develop
school kids to play freshman and sophomore year. I do.
of their in the
Because I want them
SWAC.
to dominate. Listen, I want them to dominate junior and senior year. So you play them as freshmen and sophomores.
I feel like in order to build an elite team, you do bring in um for your first year at head coach, you're gonna bring in, you phase it in, right? You
Yeah.
phase in
Oh yeah.
the you sprinkle them in and then they start to dominate, right? So
Right.
Ed says you can't build an elite O line through the portal, but if you look at the way that Coach TC phased in his offensive line, we had the dominant grad and seniors, right?
Hmm.
And then he went and got some quality O line that are young. He did get some young offensive linemen. We've already talked about how he
Right.
got several freshman offensive line. A lot of them freshman offensive line was them folks was, and we can ready to watch it. They was throwing those older folks to the side. And if you have a good messing, turn the light back on. Dang, it's light. Um, Sorry, Braxton messed me up because he messed with my light. All right. So we had Devin Love, freshman. We have Quay Davis, who was a freshman when he was playing.
Right.
His first year he played. His brother Ziggy Davis, but they come from a 6A championship team. So
Right.
it'll be interesting to see. I want to see Alabama A&M, just looking at who they recruited and who they're going to bring in after spring football. I'm interested to see how well they're going to be able to dominate in football their first year, bringing in so many freshmen. I want to see it.
Well,
Who else did you see, Mr. Ford?
well, now let's go back to Alabama A&M. Now, I can go with the freshman offensive line, especially if you have an outstanding O-line coach, because he can bring them up to stuff. I know some people say it takes time to jail, but when you teach them those techniques as an outstanding offensive line coach, you bring them a long way. And especially if they
Mm-hmm.
do have, because to me, one of the key features of our offensive linemen is to have good feet. And if they
Right.
big and got the good feet, and then you got excellent, like your coach, you got an outstanding offensive line coach. The guy you brought in from Texas Southern, that guy's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's what I would want to see about Alabama A&M. Who is the O line coach? And if he's good, I wouldn't have a problem with bringing in them high school kids. I really wouldn't. But I got to know
Okay.
who's is the O line coach really? Is he outstanding? Is he an outstanding coach?
Ooh.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and look it up then. Who is it? Okay, they got their spring roster up. Alabama A&M got their spring roster.
Oh, they do have it up.
Yeah, they have it up.
Okay. Now, who's the O-line coach?
Okay, let me go ahead and pull it up.
What?
Dennis Alexander is the offensive coordinator and offensive line coach.
Oh yeah, is that the guy from University of Alabama? Where is he from?
He played for the NFL Tennessee Titans in 2004. He had a stint with the Cologne Centurions in the NFL Europe League.
Right. Did he? And he went to University of Alabama, right?
Yes.
That guy. Yeah, he was at Miles College. I remember him. He was at Miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think he's good. Yeah, I think he's pretty good.
Yes, he was an assistant football coach at East Central Community College before going to Miles.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's good. He's good.
Is he good?
Yeah, he's good.
So they're trying to develop them.
Yeah, he's going to develop. Yeah, they can play freshmen with him because he's going to teach technique.
He's got the technique down.
Yeah, they're going to be fundamentally sound. Yeah, I remember him. I went to the when Miles came and destroyed our homecoming. I was watching him. The offensive line, Miles's offensive line was very dominant.
Their whole offensive line is all of their offensive linemen are either redshirt freshmen, redshirt sophomore, redshirt juniors, or they're freshmen. Like they're complete offensive line.
That's good.
I don't actually.
Yeah. Now, what you want to do is have them offensive linemen 3 and 4 years. That guarantees you're going to be competitive every year. Because that's, the game is won and lost in the trenches now. I want them offensive linemen 3 and 4 years. Defensive linemen.
They lost their NFL. He's going to the NFL. Carson Benson. He gone.
Oh yeah. You know what? And I hope he goes first round. You think he'll go first round? Will he go first round?
I think he'll go first round. I think he could possibly go second or third. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah. I remember him. He was 76, right? What was his number for Alabama A&M?
I don't know. Was the 4?
I think he was 76. I remember him. He was a big kid.
Carson Benson was the only HBCU player to be invited to the NFL Combine
and to the Senior Bowl. Right? He went to the Senior Bowl, right?
Yes, he did.
I remember him. Yeah, I hope he does get drafted high. Yeah. Oh
6'6", 305
yeah, that's him. I think he was 76 when that's him. Yeah, I remember him. He could be moved from tackle to guard. They could move him down. He could go to guard.
Guard, as tall as he is?
He could go to guard.
Okay, so they have 6'2", 6'5", 6'3", 6'4", 6 foot, 6'2", 6'5", 6'6", 6'4", 6'7", 5'11", 6'7", 6'9". Oh no, that 6'9" quarterback was a quarterback. The 6'9" quarterback. You remember they had that quarterback that was 6'9"?
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, he was from Atlanta, right?
They're saying Vincent will go 4th or 5th round.
Okay, he's going 4. Okay. That's good.
The Ravens actually invited Carson to meet this past week. The Baltimore Ravens.
Okay. So that'd be a great organization for him if he can go to the Ravens.
So that's an update on him. He has the arm length to stay at tackle. That's what they're saying in the chat.
Okay.
Yeah. Lonnie says Titus Howard from Alabama State was the last HBCU product drafted in the first round back in 2019.
Yeah, I remember him. He's with the Houston Texans. He was good. Yeah. He came to Alabama State as a quarterback, I think. He went from-
That quarterback was from Tucker, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, I remember that kid. Yeah. I was hoping
And
to
Merlin
see him.
says if you get an all-state district from a 5 or 6A school, you probably got something.
Oh yeah.
I will say that absolutely. I will agree with Merlin there that if you're able to grab a young man from one of those, especially in like Texas or Georgia, definitely.
Well, I've told you, I'm gonna give Coach Shade them this year, but after his second year, I expect him to have a very competitive squad. Because his second year, he gets it right. But one thing I do know, they're gonna play good defense. I can tell you that they're gonna play good defense next year.
I'm excited to see it.
They're gonna play good defense now.
New competition.
Oh yeah, he was a great addition. He and Coach Jackson, two great additions for the SWAC as far as head coaches.
And they had their spring game.
Now who's that? Was it Prairie View?
The Panthers.
Oh
the
yeah, that's right. You ain't got no highlights, right?
Wait. Have you seen his promo video?
No.
He over there singing the Prairie View Panthers spiritual, okay?
Oh, okay.
Here, I'm gonna play it for you.
Yeah, let me see.
This, by the way, y'all, I'm not, I'm just saying, this live is clearly going to be demonetized because we're going to be watching Celebration Bowl highlights. So if you would like to, I would really appreciate it. Thank you, Wilson, Mr. or Mrs. Wilson, for sending that love offering. We're going to close the doors and take some offering up for this particular live because it's demonetized. Because we're going to watch those Celebration Bowl highlights. But anyway, Mr. Ford, he was he was singing a Prairie View Panthers Negro spiritual up in here.
Oh yeah, let me hear that.
You didn't see it, Mr. Ford?
No.
Go down in the valley. Whoa. We're not here to be an elite SWAC school. There is a place I want to go. We're here to be a premier FCS program. The name of the place ringing in my ears. Oh, so far away, but yet so near. Atlanta. Atlanta is the land of the purple and gold.
Okay, so their spring game ain't until the 17th. Did you see that?
Listen, now you know what that is. That's that Omega Psi in him right there. Now you know what that is. Now
he said Atlanta.
You know he got that Omega Psi in him. Now you can hear it in his voice.
Atlanta.
Oh yeah, he got that Omega Psi in him.
Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, put it up there, Brax. Tell them who going to Atlanta. Show them. Yeah. Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, hey, you said I bet you got, if we did it way too early for the SWAC West, I bet you gonna have Prairie View coming out that SWAC West.
There you go, baby. I got Prairie View.
Thank you, Mr. Barnes. You got Prairie View.
I got Prairie View.
We got a remix to it, Mr. Ford.
Okay.
Julanta. Somebody in the chat said Prairie View was sudden.
I got Prairie View. I got Prairie View. I listened to Perry this morning. I listened to Perry and I listened to Carlos today too.
They said Jalen Woods is that and another quarterback from Southern are the best two quarterbacks coming out the SWAC.
Well, that's just something they said. We'll see. We'll see.
Jack Lanta, Jack Lanta, Jack Lanta. Southern gonna take it. PV's gonna finish third. Ooh, Lord. And wait for those way too early.
Who is that? Who said that? Mr. Moore? Who said that?
The VJB said Southern gonna take it. PV's gonna finish third. Jalen Woods and Jamari Jones quarterback battle at Southern. If you got a quarterback battle if you got a quarterback battle at your school and it's the end of the spring, tell them Mr. Ford they in trouble.
No, I was under the impression that Jalen is QB1.
They said it's a quarterback battle.
That other kid, that kid from Valley can play now. He can do some things. But I was thinking that I thought that they had made. Well, I know they're having a competition. I take that back. I know they're having a competition, but I was under the impression that Jalen Woods was QB1.
I guess for me, it's kind of like ain't no competition. It's Big D and everybody else. I'm sorry. I'm just yes. Okay. Bring it to me first. Yes, because I don't know what you over there doing. I'll do it first. All right, Mr. Ford.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready to watch this homegrown ass whooping?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm excited, y'all. If you've ever won a celebration bowl in the chat, let me see some hearts with the color of your school.
Well, it's 3, right? It's Grambling, Florida A&M, and Jackson State.
Yeah, some folks might be there from South Carolina State. Might have came in here.
Oh,
Just
that's
bring
right.
it
Yeah,
to me, baby.
that's right. Yeah.
Might be Johnny Thornton is from Central. He might be in here. He might drop something.
Wait a minute, Central. Yeah, that's right. You're right. Central. Yeah, that's right.
I don't think
the
fill up the water too high. Fill up the water.
No, just JSU and Grambling.
Fill up the water too high.
Ava said just JSU and Grambling. Bring me a small pot, baby.
What about them Rattlers, baby? Them Rattlers.
Rattlers are not a part of the SWAC according to Avis. We got purple.
Them Rattlers defeated them Bisons.
It was MEAC versus MEAC.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding, but
them Rattlers won that thing. Them Rattlers. Them Rattlers. Coach Willie Simmons. The departed Coach Willie Simmons.
You know what? I wanted to actually share with you before we get started because it was a theme on Twitter today. Is Coach Vic
in the microwave?
No, put it on the stove, baby.
Count for hours.
Put it on med. Coach Vic, he sent in shots and said that he's got for the MEAC that they are running it at the MEAC in terms of being the most athletic coaching staff, the strongest coaching staff. That's right. What he said. And he put out a video. Strongest coaching staff in the MEAC.
Can we see that?
Yeah, we can see it.
Let's see that.
And then, they started a little It's just as you know, it's just a little talk. So we got our.
Oh yeah, I was in Atlanta when this dropped. Shout out to Jesus, Atlanta legend.
Young Chisel from the bottom of the map. Got a 50-round clip on the bottom of the street.
Kids gotta do it, we gotta do it too. Strongest coaching staff in the media, baby. Let's go.
They said they the strongest coaching staff in the MEAG.
All right.
What you think about that, Mr. Ford?
Listen, I like that. I like that. I like that. That's an example to his players. Your coach is working hard. You know they're going to work hard. I like that.
So then, just to be funny, they try to like call out the rest of the coaching staffs at various places in the SWAC, basically saying, what's up now? What's up? And in the words of the great Maximilian, y'all gotta win something and come back. Go get you a team and come back. Go get you a team and come back. Coach Mr. Thornton said, "Too bad the coaches don't play in the MEAC." Are the strong coaches gonna get on the field? They talking back, boy. You can be the strongest, but do you got your coaching together?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna see.
But they're saying in the chat, Coach, the mailman his mail's going to be undeliverable in the MEAC. He not getting back to that, so he ain't running it back.
Y'all don't see Coach Berry coming back to the Celebration Bowl. Coach Chennis Berry.
That's what they said, Mr. Ford. I'm just relaying the message.
You know them Bulldogs now. Them Bulldogs have always been dominant in that MEAC. Now, if you go back and look from 1970 to the present, baby, them Bulldogs, them dogs of the South Carolina State.
They been running it?
Yeah, baby. I remember when I was in school now. That's many years ago. Them dogs used to come over to Morris Brown. Baby, they would beat Morris Brown like they stole something. That was
well, it looks like we was
it
looked like we returned the flavor. It looked like we returned the favor, huh?
Yeah, y'all put it on them now. I want to see how they're gonna respond to that.
How they gonna respond?
What they gonna respond when they? I think they gonna come back. I think them dogs coming back.
But we already whooped their ass.
Listen, they won't listen. This is Frazier Ali. I mean Ali Frazier. It's got to be. It's gonna be the thrill in Atlanta. It's a rematch.
Mr. Ford, we are not worried about them folks. I ain't trying to be funny.
Them dogs, baby. Them Bulldogs of South Carolina State.
You talked them right into an ass whooping, Mr. Ford. That's all you would say. Them Bulldogs this, them Bulldogs that. Them Bulldogs gonna do this, them Bulldogs gonna do that. Hey, Mr. Hayes, you came to see that ass whooping again?
Dogs.
What's done in the dark?
What's done in the dark
will come to light.
Come to light.
You heard that, Mr. Ford?
Yeah, baby. That's the truth right there.
They're still licking their wounds. So I'm so excited because, we getting ready to rewatch. We're going to rewatch the highlights. Mr. Ford, I really don't think you get to see the complete domination of Jackson State by not watching the whole 3 hours. But we're just going to watch the highlights. We're going to watch the highlights, but no, baby. The Jackson State, I feel like some of this stuff is missing where you don't get to see Jackson State pancaking them folks. I mean, our offensive line was like,
they whooped you know what. They whooped you know what.
It was belt to ass.
Yes, it was. That offensive line was so dominant. Oh, they were so dominant.
You would have been shamed, wouldn't it?
Oh man, listen, your offensive line coach should have got the offensive line coach of the year.
It was that bad, wasn't it, Mr.
Yeah,
Ford?
it was bad, baby. It was bad. It was bad.
It was.
Man,
You know, I loved watching it. It was good
yeah.
for me. I enjoyed myself.
Oh yeah, them
And
Tigers was something else.
you know, we was cutting up. I
Yeah,
couldn't cut up.
yeah,
I was being professional, but we was definitely cutting up. It was
yeah.
a sight
Tigers.
to our eyes.
And you don't
All
believe
right,
it's
let me.
gonna be a rematch? You don't think it's gonna be a rematch?
Do I think that they're gonna run it back?
Yeah, I
Mm,
think the same two teams going back.
I think that you got some new blood in town, and I think that they're gonna show improve. You know, It's interesting that you got them running it back.
Yeah,
Well,
I got
you did say they was good. You did say that, but
yeah,
you
two
didn't say
dollars.
they was gonna run the SWAC like or run the MEAC like that, right? And then they ran into the SWAC, and it was playtime was over, and we didn't
Yeah,
get no
yeah. The playtime was over. You're right.
no break, no rest. We
Uh,
literally, you know, not even a week and a half.
yeah, that's right. Well, that shows you how dominant you were. I mean, the
Folks in
talent
the
and
chat said we want
huh?
North Carolina Central. We want North Carolina Central.
Central got to get by the Bulldog. They got to listen. Somebody got to knock South Carolina State off the throne. Right now, they still the kings of the MEAC.
We get
Somebody,
ready to watch this Celebration Bowl game, right? And just off the highlights alone, you're able to see who is still at both of these schools and who is not.
right?
And there's a lot of folks that left on both sides, but there's a lot of key pieces that stayed. And I think for this particular game, yeah. So I'm gonna take the banners off so that you guys can see it. And we're gonna commentate on it, Mr. Ford.
Right. Okay.
So tell me when to stop because
Yeah.
so I don't get flagged. I mean it's demonetized anyway. But we're just commentating
Yeah.
and talking about the plays and whatnot. So you let me know when you want me to stop
Oh
and
yeah.
I'll stop and we'll talk
Okay.
about that specific play,
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Oh yeah.
Pride, legacy, tradition, all on full display in the HBCU National Championship game. Who you with? Number 15, Jackson State out of the Southwestern Athletic Conference, taking on the Bulldogs of South Carolina State, champions out of the MEAC inside the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Chinnis Berry riling up his crew, coming onto the field and ready to try to take home a crown. Jackson State won the toss. They elect to defer. They are in the white uniforms with the red jerseys. And there.
Okay, just like, just as a thing, Jackson State has been basically deferring. If we get a chance, like if we win
Right.
the coin toss, we're always going to defer it. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Yeah. You play
And
defense first. Yeah. Yeah.
yes, and Sayus Guthrie never lost a coin toss the whole entire season.
Right.
The garnet and blue for South Carolina State awaiting to receive this kick from Gerardo Beza. And here we go, off and running. Justin Smith-Brown on the return, looking for a little space. Already
Ooh.
some pops. You feel it through here.
Okay, number 10.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. That was good. I
Let them
thought he
know.
good special teams play.
Letting them know already off the
Yeah.
bat.
Oh yeah.
This ain't the
MEAC
MEAC.
Offensive Player of the Year as well. Back to Adams. And the ground game working quickly. First down picked up as we send it down quickly to
Now
the
wait a
third
minute.
member
Stop
of
it
our
right there.
team.
Stop it right there. Okay. I wish we could have a roster to see now who's coming back. Is 71 coming back? Is that 73? I can't
Let me
see.
go ahead and get that up for you. I
Okay,
know who's
70.
not coming back. I know for sure who's not coming back. Caden Ty is not coming back.
What was his number?
That was the
That was that wide
that
receiver.
was the highly
He's going to Stanford. Yeah, he's going to Stanford.
gone. He gone.
He gone. Yeah, he going to Stanford, baby. He in the ACC now.
They don't have their spring.
They don't have that roster up? Okay. Because see, look right here. I'm trying to figure, okay, you got 73, 71. Can you see them numbers? I'm on the phone. Okay, is that 79 or 78?
So 71 is Roger Smith.
Is he coming back?
40 pounds. It doesn't. He comes from Benedict, so there's a chance that he could come back.
Back. What about 73?
73. He's a senior from Dutch Fork High School. Cam
He's
Johnson.
gone. What about that number 5 right there? Is he coming back?
On offense.
He's a tight end, I think. He's number 5.
He's a grad student, Chattanooga
So
College.
he's gone.
Deshaun
Okay.
too.
What about? I see a 76. Is he coming back?
76 is Eric Brown Jr. He's a senior from Hartsville
So he's
High
gone. He's gone.
Now,
All
just
right, I
because
see
they're
it.
a senior, that don't mean that they're gone. Get down.
You don't think so? Okay. What about 78?
78 is senior. I'm a senior, yeah.
Yeah, he
It's hard
is.
to
Senior from West Columbia, South Carolina, White Knoll High School, Nick Taste. But he's 6'3", 300
I'm a
pounds.
senior,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
78.
What
hard
about
to-
68? You see 68?
Wait, Braxton wants to say something. What'd you say?
What's his number?
Yeah. We tried to beat Jackson State, but we tried to.
Did you hear him?
Yeah, oh, he said, say it again, Brax.
I never beat them. I'm a senior.
I'm a senior, yeah. And it's hard to say, but we tried to beat Jackson State.
Oh,
We
okay.
tried.
Okay. Yeah, but they didn't do it. Wait a minute, I'm wrong. Is that 58? 58 right there? Is that 68? That's 58.
Oh,
isn't it?
they said that's 58. I don't think you know what he was saying, Mr. Ford.
Huh?
You don't know what he was saying. He was being funny. Oh, 58 is Trey Franklin, and he's a sophomore.
I'm a senior.
Oh, so he's back.
Yeah, 6'6", 330 pounds.
Where's he from?
Let's see where he is from. He is from Columbia, South Carolina.
Oh, he's a
Prairie
homeboy.
View High School.
Okay.
Yeah, so he could be coming back. So basically,
That's what I'm
you're
saying.
basically filling out.
Now, see,
You're
the
filling
first thing
out
I want to know is they're gonna have to rebuild that offensive line, or are these guys coming back? Because if they coming back, then it's gonna be easier for them to come back to the Celebration Bowl.
Now, I will say that having a cohesive offensive line is definitely a plus.
Yeah, always.
So, Mr. Ford, Braxton was repeating when that young man got on. He got on TV and said, "It's hard to say I'm a senior."
We tried to beat Jackson State.
We tried to beat Jackson State.
Oh yeah, I
I've
remember
never
that.
beat him.
Yeah,
We tried.
He did. He played really good in the SWAC
Yeah.
championship.
yeah. I
Played
remember. Yeah.
All right.
Quick Kessler. Thanks so much, Q. We look forward to your reports throughout today's game.
Mind you, number 7 gone.
Where we go?
Can we just look at this right here, Mr. Ford? You see number 4, True Thompson. True Thompson is gone.
Oh, True is gone.
He's number 4. Yeah, True is gone.
Okay.
But he just snapped the ball. And as you can see, there's a Tiger that's already right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See him?
Yeah.
You already knocked the Sonic rings out of him.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even try.
Then you
First down.
You got Jeremiah Williams right there. He coming
Right.
back. But then
31 and a
there you go.
behind. The sack bringing him down. Coming all the way through Isaiah Guthrie. Dyson Roberts.
And you know what? They cut this out, but Isaiah Guthrie actually had back-to-back sacks.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's not on here, which they probably just clipped. They said, "Damn, that's enough. That's enough. We ain't got to keep showing the quarterback getting sacked." But immediately after that, he sacked he knocked his ass again from the other side. And then later on in the game, which they're not going to show, he seen number 6 lining up, and he called a timeout.
Right.
So this, of course, is my favorite. This is Travis Terrell. Punt. He's a punt returner.
Right.
I don't know if Dyson Roberts is coming back, but that was one of their all-world punters. He played. I don't think he's coming back, and he's from South. Or excuse me, he played in
that's 34. 34.
Yeah, that's the one that played in the Celebration Bowl the first time when we got whooped.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember
Back
him.
to punt it away, the ever-dangerous SWAC newcomer of the year, Travis Terrell, awaiting to receive this. Quickly into the hands of Terrell, out of ATL, and look at it, Travis Terrell, watch out, ladies and gentlemen,
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, return team, number 11. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the spot of the foul, first down.
Play.
You'll see what's going to happen on this return.
What you think about this foul call?
It's actually going to take place on the
let me
backside of this, so it's
see.
nowhere near what you're going to see in the frame there. And that's what's so disappointing about this, with going early in the passing game.
Yeah, it was a bad call.
Flank Mulligan out of the backfield, and that one from behind, pop ball loose. That was Josh Barker, who jarred
What I
it
wanted
loose.
to
We
do,
talked about the great
Mr.
defense
Mona,
of South
I was trying to
Carolina
see
State,
all the
and
people
man,
on that punt return team and see who's coming back, who's not coming back, and who's coming back. Is everybody on that punt return team coming back?
So let me look up punt returner.
Yeah,
So
look at that punt return and look at the numbers
I
and see.
don't think he's coming back, because when I did a breakdown for him, when I was doing a game breakdown, I figured out that was the same punter from the 2021 Celebration Bowl, so he should be out of eligibility.
Right, but I'm saying on Jackson State's punt return team, are all of those guys coming back?
Hours. Oh, you talking about hours?
Okay. Is everybody on that? I know Travis Terrell coming back, but I'm saying them other kids, are all of them guys coming back?
Let me pull that up. Okay. Did you put more water in it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
Because it was dry.
All right, let me see. Number 10 is. I want to say number 10 is not there. No, so number 10 gone.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, maybe not. Let me see. If number 10 is Mike Smith, maybe he is back. He's on, so he's on there.
And he's what's his where
Mike
was he from?
Smith, defensive back, 170, Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
Comes from Trotwood Mason High School. So he's on the spring roster.
Okay.
I know Travis Terrell is definitely coming back.
Right, coming back. Okay.
So yeah, he's coming back. But I'll as we go through, I'll see who's coming back and who's not.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, that's what
I watched it, and baby, there's a lot of folks coming back, Mr. Ford.
This kid right here, Town Blue, is he coming back?
What cheese is that? What cheese is that?
The cheese that
he's coming back. Town Blue.
Yeah, he coming back, Mr. Ford.
Whoa.
I mean, as of right now, okay.
Okay.
Spring game, just our spring game. The long snapper not. He over there talking about the nose guard snapper not. And all I have to say is, cheese. Mind your business. They said the special teams return team will be better. Nate Remmer and the transfer from running back from California.
Oh yeah, okay, right.
And then we also got Nate Blount I mean, Mr. Ford, there was so much depth
Yeah,
with
I know.
Jackson that you're gonna even be able to see. It's almost like next man up, right?
Yeah,
And they've been in the system for some time.
right.
They recover.
So we lose Kurt Ford.
Yeah, Kurt Ford,
Unfortunately.
Evan
Jackson
Henry.
State ever so fortunate
Yes.
So
to
you lose a
recover that
guard
one.
and a
When the
tackle.
ball snapped, let's see how.
Yeah. So that means let me see number 62. I want to say that's so number 62. Excuse me. I'm gonna just say Mr. Smith. Anyway, he's a senior this year from Clarksdale, Mississippi, from Coahoma College. So number
Yeah,
62 is coming back, or he
right.
is on the current roster. As you know, we lose number 5, which is Irv Mulligan.
Mulligan, right. Irv is gone. Okay.
Yeah, he's down. He down. 79, Quavion Davis.
He's back, right?
Yes, he back.
He back. Mm.
Yes, he is back. So and then so out of this lineup right here, we got Towns Blue that's coming back, which is
Right.
and then we have Quay Davis and Smith.
Okay, now the centers, what's his name?
And
What's his
that's number 62 that I was telling you. Ultramis.
right. Because he gonna have some competition on that. Them kids from Tennessee State. One of them guys is a center.
And of course, you see who's back, number 15. You know he back, right?
Oh yeah, we definitely. Yeah, the general is back.
Oh, all right.
How much time he has in the pocket. That's what we'll be able to judge. I think so. 1,001, 1,002. That's not enough time to complete a pass. So that's where you have to be concerned. You can't run straight at him. And unfortunately, in passing situations, this forward can collapse the pocket.
With Jacoby and Morgan having the greatest success running the ball just on that run alone. Just 3 yards picked up on.
So we was able to run through South Carolina State.
The ground.
Turning his back.
The handoff to Herb Mulligan. First contact won't go down, and then Aaron Smith brings him down just.
You hear him? You hear her say Aaron Smith, right?
Right.
You know he going to the NFL. He gone.
Yeah, that's the linebacker, right?
Yep, he gone.
Okay, now listen.
On the
I want us to stop and look at South Carolina State's defense and let's see who's leaving for them.
All right.
I'm trying to make mine bigger. Let's see if I can. Okay, let's look at the D line. Look at the numbers.
Is that number 2? I can't see it.
And right.
All right.
Yeah.
2, 12, 11, and 29.
Okay, what you got on them?
So let's do by number. Diego, I want to say, is Diego? I want to say Diego. Diego Addison is the defensive back. He's a junior.
Oh, he's back.
He's from Benedict College, but I'm not sure if he's back or not. I know there's
That's
some
2 or 12. That's 2, right?
That's 2. Diego.
Uh-huh.
He actually was one of the highly touted young men. I actually want to say that I interviewed him on Radio Row.
Yeah, he'll probably be back. He's back. Because, they went out and recruited a lot of DBs in that February class now. You know that.
I did not know that.
Yeah, they went out and recruited a lot of DBs. I remember them talking about that.
I know Aaron Smith gone. Jared Washington.
Wait a minute, which one's Aaron Smith?
Aaron Smith, the linebacker. He's a
number 11.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay, okay.
Jared Washington is a DB, 6'2", 188 pounds. He's a senior from Benedict College. So I don't know if he returns or not.
Not right.
Yeah, so.
Let's see. What about this kid?
And then,
Okay.
is that 29 or 25? I think that's 29. Let me see.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, that's 29.
29, Jaden Jones, linebacker,
Uh-huh.
6'3", 210 pounds, from Jacksonville, Florida, Camden County High School.
That's lots of
Oh, yeah, I
So
got
I
that.
haven't. Where's the? Bring me the
I forgot.
bowl. Bring me the bowl so I can put the water in it. Okay, yeah, Jaden Jones. I'm
So
gonna do it.
29. What's his classification?
He's only a junior.
Oh, so he's back. He's back.
Now that don't mean he back.
Yeah, it is. He'll be back. He'll be back. He's kind of like you say. He's a linebacker. Did you say he was a linebacker?
Yeah, he's a linebacker, 6'3", 210 pounds.
They got to put some more weight on him. That's a little small.
Ooh, he a little undersized.
Yeah, he'll on the side. I told you the story about the guy at Alcorn, right?
No, tell me the story.
The head coach at Alcorn said that they got to redo their whole recruiting because when they did the metrics, they put their starting line up against Jackson. They were 3 inches too short at every position, 28 pounds too light at every position.
How much?
They was 28 pounds too light, 3 inches too short. And he said that their recruiting, they had to get kids who could compete against Jackson State. So one of the things they were going to have to do, they want to cut players this spring.
Well, I will say this.
Oh, wait, stop. There's a green thing.
I will say this, that you're not going to be able to do that in one recruiting cycle. It just don't work like that.
Well, what he's going what that got that was Coach Thomas. What he said is he's putting in the measurables. If you're not a certain weight and a certain height, they're not gonna mess with you. You got to be a certain weight because he feels like he is too much of a this year when y'all went down to Alcorn and put that whooping on him. He says that he was outmanned physically. That your bigger guys were so much better than his smaller guys. So he's got to get guys who can compete against your bigger guys. He's got to go get big guys. You see what I'm saying? Because what he said was he was 3 inches too short at every position, 28 pounds too light at every position.
Mr. Ford.
Jameel Gardner Jr.
Jameel Gardner. He coming back, Mr. Ford.
Okay, what number? Jameel? What number is Jameel?
7, wide receiver Jameel Gardner. He coming back.
Right, and what's his classification?
Let me see.
And where is he from?
Oh wait. Hold up now. I done spoke too fast, ain't it? Hang on. All right. So number 7 is Jameel Gardner, 6'1", 172 pounds. He's a junior, Detroit, Michigan, and he is a transfer from Kent State.
Okay. Okay, so he came down from Kent State.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So,
okay.
Another first down gain.
Good enough plays on third down to keep the offense on there and play ball hogs. The defense has to create some chaos.
Amari Matthews stays on his feet and
Amari Matthews, Mr. Ford. Now, Amari
is that the running back? No, tell me about him.
Yes, so he's gonna be like our next batting ram, right? Because we didn't necessarily utilize him.
Yeah.
And now, well, at this particular game, we were able to utilize him. But I want to say he actually came in with Deion Sanders.
Yeah, that's a kid. I was about to say that's a kid from Texas. Now, what's his classification?
So Amari Matthews is a junior from Midlothian,
Okay,
Texas,
so
and he
he's
comes from
back.
Trinity Christian High School. He's 5'7",
Yeah,
207 pounds.
I remember
Um,
him.
so
Oh yeah, I
they're
remember
going
him.
to be using him as a batting ram. They're
Yeah, I
going to be using
remember
him
him.
as
I
a batting
remember him.
ram.
Yeah, he'll be back.
And Amari was running all over South Carolina State, but folks was too focused on stopping Irv Mulligan. And that's the thing. Like, folks are like, oh, you guys lost Irv Mulligan, but our running back room is really deep.
Yeah, it is.
And so
It is.
I'm definitely anticipating that Amari Matthews, in terms of his role, will increase.
Right.
Down from behind by first team All-MEAC selection Aaron Smith. 18 plays already on this drive. It's Morgan going through the air. Has a man. Touchdown, Jonas Portillion. Oh, little show off
What's
afterward.
Portillions? What's his classification?
Now he's definitely NFL ready.
How many years he has left?
This might be up and coming. It might be. He might even have 1 year after that. Because I want to say he was redshirt. Yes, it looks good. He's a redshirt junior. Let me see it, baby.
Okay, so he's a redshirt junior.
Bring me the.
He's got at least another year left, maybe 2.
Yeah, he's a redshirt junior because I want to say he redshirt twice. He's hails out of Orlando, Florida.
Right, I remember him. I
Dr. Phillips
remember him.
High School. 6'5",
Yeah, Dr. Phillips.
220.
I took the water out first.
No,
He's
you
something
don't.
else. He's a monster.
Leave a little bit in there. He got 2 more years.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Back on the stove?
No, just pour a little bit of water out. And he's 6'5", and I had a chance to interview him as well at Celebration at the Radio Row for the Celebration Row. I really love the way that he's developed and how Coach TC, because Coach TC was the wide receivers coach.
Oh yeah,
How he continued to work with him, and didn't necessarily believing in him, and now we're able to see. Well, okay. This is a credit to the amount of time that Coach TC has put in him, and also his the new wide receiver coach, right?
And now who's the new wide receiver coach?
Oh my goodness! Hang on, Brax. Just basically, when I was interviewing him, he said I was getting in the way of myself. That's Vincent Marshall.
Yeah, Vincent Marshall. Yeah, I know him. Yeah, Vincent Marshall. Yeah. Oh,
Coach Marshall.
Oh,
so basically, and he has blossomed. And so now, when you got it, right? And that's the thing. When I said we were loaded at wide receiver, like,
and you are
coming back. You're gonna see in a couple more plays another wide receiver that's coming back, and we got our quarterback. Like, come on, y'all know it's built to ass.
Yeah.
Y'all know it's built to ass, boy.
The touchdown.
Anybody from Prairie View, could you tell us something about your spring game? Anybody from Prairie View? What y'all
got hiding up in there?
Jackson State on the board first. Orlando, Florida, and Jones Portillion.
Yeah, this is wide open. They caught the defensive back giving too much cushion on the outside, Jalen Levine.
Oh, yeah.
So when you have that much room outside, that's easy. Excuse me, that's Michael Brunson, number 28, the backup cornerback.
Looking to make their first third down conversion. Phoenix looking one-on-one coverage. Has a man, Justin.
Ooh, you see that? Number 3.
Yeah, we
lose number 3 now.
He going to NFL. But let me ask you this. Look on the roster for South Carolina State. How many quarterbacks was on that roster besides Eric Phoenix?
You remember Stubberfield?
He was number what?
Stubberfield came in. I want to say he came in for 2, not even a whole drive, and he said, "No, I'm good. You can put."
Yeah.
You can put
now is that the kid came from the West Coast? Where did he come from?
I want to say that they said he was next man up. That's what they said.
Is he coming back, or did he exhaust his eligibility.
So they had quite a few on here. Mason Kidd, 6'4", 205 pounds, red shirt freshman from Lawrenceville, Georgia. TJ Moore was a freshman from Deland High School. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. Jacque Hart, 6'2", 198 pounds, quarterback from Bluefield State. And then you had Brian Stubberfield. He's a senior from Incarnate Word, 6 foot, 205 pounds.
So, the question is this kid, is he coming back? Is this Stubberfield? Is he coming back?
I couldn't tell you.
Hey, you South Carolina State folks on here. Is that kid coming back? You South Carolina State people, is that Stubberfield kid coming back? Anybody put anything in the chat?
Mr. Ford, they don't want to talk.
Oh, okay. So, okay, Stubberfield was a senior?
Yep.
Okay, all right.
Mr. So Hayes says yes.
Yes. He's coming back?
Yep. He said yes.
Okay, that kid will probably be the starter. That Stubberfield kid will probably be the starter.
Think so?
Yeah. Yeah. Now, all them other kids you read, were those freshmen? Were all them kids freshmen?
Yes.
Because they brought in 2 more quarterbacks, I think.
Well, that means somebody probably left.
Yeah. Have they? Let me ask you: have they had that spring game at Orangeburg?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All
right. I feel like they're probably going to trim it down, or maybe they'll keep it up. I don't know.
Well, now let me just say,
Eric Phoenix was so dominant. When he came in,
he was. He knew that offense, and he was.
But Darius said they had 5 signees from South Carolina, 7 from Georgia, 2 from Florida, and 1 from Kentucky, and 1 from North Carolina.
These weren't the quarterbacks, right? Was he
all quarterback? He's just talking about where the signees are.
These came from. Okay. Well, ask him. What does he know about the quarterback battle up there at South Carolina State? Is the Stubberfield kid gonna start?
Right, because let's just keep it a buck, Mr. Ford. You gotta have a good quarterback.
Oh, listen, baby. Offensive line and then quarterback. That's it right there. Yeah, everything else you can put in place. You can get wide receivers. You can get backs. You got to have an offensive line. You got to have a quarterback.
Come up with it. That was Robert McDaniel on the coverage.
Good coverage, McDaniel.
Yes, would there be any impact? Judge Barry said, no, we've got fresh legs, but right now it's the momentum in favor of Jackson State as Janalen
Dupree.
Yeah, he's a sophomore, right?
He's a senior from Philadelphia, Mississippi.
Wait a minute, he's a senior?
Yeah, Neshoba Central High School from Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College, 5'9", 165, and he is currently on the spring roster, the 2025 spring roster.
So he'll be back. Okay, all right. So he'll be back.
Now, as I stated before, I'm looking at the spring roster. Some of these young men that are on the current spring roster, they're going to cut some of them, or some of them will be entering the transfer portal. So I'm literally doing who's on the current spring roster. If you would like to follow along, or you would like to contribute in the chat when Mr. Ford asks questions, I'm going to copy Jackson State's roster, and I'm going to copy South Carolina State's roster. Jackson State's roster is 2025. And the South Carolina State Bulldogs is going to be the 2024 roster. So you can click on that. Ooh. Okay.
Will the Bulldogs be able to make a tackle?
The pressure escaping is Morgan, keeps his eyes down the field, completes it to Jamil Gardner Jr., who somehow gets away. And
Jamil Gardner again, Mr. Ford.
Oh yeah. That's a kid from
that first
Kent
down.
State.
Now I'm looking forward to the Black Knights and midshipmen here. Third down out of the timeout. Got to pick up 9 yards. Plenty of time for Eric Phoenix, who absorbs a lot of context in the process.
Shamar Hawkins, number 25.
Okay, now I remember him. That's a kid from Detroit.
Yes.
Okay, what's his classification?
Let me see. Shamar Hawkins is what? DB?
Yeah, he's a DB. He came on up during the last part of the
So
season.
Shamar Hawkins, he switched to number 5. He is a senior
This year.
Yeah, this year coming in.
Okay, so he'll be back.
5'11",
Yeah,
109
I remember
pounds.
him. He was good. I remember him. Yeah, he's from
Yeah.
Detroit. What's his high school in Detroit?
Chicago. He's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago. What was his high school?
Williamsfield High School.
Okay.
Mount San Antonio. Yeah, so Shamar Hawkins is back.
Yeah, he's back. I remember him. He was tough.
Oh, Hawk.
And the Tigers back on the field on offense. Jacoby Morgan has a man wide
Oh
open.
man, that's him.
Isaiah Spencer down
Let's
the
go,
seam.
baby. That's what's the banner.
Gerard Washington holds him just short of the
Oh,
goal
yeah.
line. Explosive play for the Tigers.
Oh yeah.
Guess who back?
Yeah, he is. I know him.
Who
He's
is it,
something.
Mr. Ford?
That's
Isaiah
Spencer. That's that kid. He's from Jackson, isn't he?
Yeah.
He was the one that was a big time high school basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know him.
They said that Stubberfield is getting first team. Arsenault said he thinks Ryan Stubberfield is getting first team reps at South Carolina.
Yeah. Because now let me tell you, with the guy who is he's the offensive coordinator at South Carolina State. He can put together an explosive offense. His name is Jonathan Williams. So Stubberfield is going to get a chance to throw that ball a lot. If now, Chennis is going to make him run it first, but they're going to be explosive. They're going to run the ball. They're going to control the line of scrimmage. That's Chennis' style. But they will be able to throw that football now.
They're going to throw it. They're going to air it
They're going
out.
to throw that football now. Yeah, they're going to air it out. Because one thing about Chennis believes in them tight ends and then that big offensive line. They're going to come at you technique sound, fundamentally sound. And then he also believes in quick striking people. In other words, he's going to throw that bomb on you now. He's going to throw that bomb.
Man, what? That wide receiver room? Oh, my God.
Yeah, it is.
Disgusting. Oh, Lord.
Goal line. Explosive play for the Tigers.
Yeah, you know what? He probably will be all SWAC next year. Spencer should be all SWAC next year.
Isaiah Spencer ran this route against folks, and he hit every time except for one.
Yeah.
He only missed this. There was only one. I believe one drop. I think he was 6 out of 7 completions for this particular drive. It's literally the same exact play. He did it at Alcorn. He did it here. He did it in Jackson. I forget which team it was against, but he literally has done this same route. And I mean, I guess it's the height and the speed. Nobody could get
that's
with him.
either what he's running is that's a Z from that's a post from the Z position.
Great route.
That's a Z from the I mean that's a post pattern from the Z position.
It's Irv Mulligan time as Irv Mulligan sneaks in another score for Jackson State. Touchdown Tigers.
Get it to the line, and then you just run it right on in.
Yeah, that big offensive line, baby.
Especially when you're able to pull. Yeah, you see the offensive line.
That big offensive line. That big offensive line, baby, and all that, and you see all of them coming back, right? Except Ford and Henry. Man,
Well, I think a couple of them did go into the transfer portal, which was, of
who was
course,
that?
Kai Gatson. Kai
Who,
Gatson went into the portal.
what was his number?
Let me see. 73. He was a transfer from Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, I remember him. Yeah, okay.
But on this line right here for this particular play, you see number 58, which of course is Cameron James.
That's the kid from Minnesota.
Yeah, 6'8",
Yeah,
300.
I remember him. Yeah, and he's got how many years eligibility he got?
Well, it says on here he's a senior.
Okay.
Hard to say. Try to be just to say. We tried to.
Oh Lord! All right.
Impressive. And down here, you said it was Irv Mulligan time. Gets a little.
Oh, Mr. Ford, you see Marvin Landy right there?
Yeah, Marvin. Now he's back, right?
Yeah, Marvin Landy's back. But did you
Oh,
see him?
he's a monster. He's a monster.
In this particular.
He is a monster.
Yeah, he pulled.
Oh yeah, he's tough. I love him.
Line, you gotta believe is Irv Mulligan.
See him right there, blocking out 24.
That's you. That's you.
No,
oh
that's
yeah.
the Marvin Landy.
In time as Irv Mulligan sneaks in another score for Jackson State. Touchdown, Tigers.
Touchdown!
Oh yeah.
Impressive. And down here, you said it was Irv Mulligan time. Gets a little push. But really been impressed with the way he's been able to keep the shoulder.
Looking for some sort of spark. It's needed. Jordan Smith, can he bring it? Absorbs the hit, keeps on going.
I'm wondering if South Carolina State still got Jordan Smith.
What was his number?
I don't know if they still got him.
What was he a running back? What was he?
No, he's a wide receiver. They might still got him. Number 13, 5'11", 180 pounds from Columbia, South Carolina. Graduated from Ridgeview High School. They still might got him there.
And
he was the one that was taking the ball, punt returner.
Okay. So, okay, he was listed as a senior last year or now?
He was listed as a junior.
So he's back.
He's
probably back.
I'm not sure.
He's back.
Ladarius said South Carolina State also has quarterback TJ Moore back for his sophomore season.
Okay, what's his height? What's his classification, and where is he from?
For TJ Moore, let's see. He's number 15. He's 6'2", 215 pounds. He's from Deland, Florida, from Deland High School.
I think I saw some film. He's good. Yeah, I saw some films on him. I saw some work on him. Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oops. Lord, where are we at?
In time, gets a little push. But really been impressed with the way he's been able to keep the shoulder.
DeAndre Ruffin finds a little space, and he's going to be a couple of yards short.
He got in trouble when he had to go right.
Webb gone. I see
the quarterback. Right now, things are looking good.
Oh yeah, Webb is going pro, right?
Quarterback.
Yeah, but why did they have Phoenix running for his life?
They couldn't maintain that pressure. That pressure was coming, and he was disguising what he was doing. He was bringing up 3 and 4, but he was bringing 6 and 7. He was putting a lot of pressure on it. See, what the problem was, Phoenix and the center didn't look at what Jackson. They didn't count the people in the what we call the trenches. See, when they start putting 6 and 7 people in the trenches, You can't drop back 4 and 5 steps. You got to get rid of it off either 1, 2, or 3 steps because you ain't going to have no time. That was Phoenix's fault, and that was the center's fault. The center should have counted the people in the trenches, and he should have read the trenches. Now, what we used to always do, we basically would tell our quarterback, read them safeties. If them safeties is in a certain position, it's only certain things they can do. Okay? You got to locate them safeties. You got to count the people in that box. And that's what they didn't do. They were confused.
I'll say this: some of these plays, like the play with you'll see it later on, where Ashton Taylor comes straight up the center.
That's the center's fault.
That's the same play that they did against Alabama State. Knock the
That's the
Sonic
center's fault. Actually, the guards and the center is supposed to be talking, and he's supposed to make a line call, and then the quarterback is supposed to see it too. That's what I'm telling you. See, the people in the middle of the field, those people got to have brains. They got to be smart. Used to be in the old days when they would put a football team together. You pick the people in the middle. You pick the center. He got to have some sense. The guards got to have some sense. The fullback and the tailback.
That's some of that pre-snap read stuff, though.
Yeah,
like
that's right. You got to have some sense. You can't just be running up there, just lining up. You got to read what they're doing. Right. You got to make a pre-snap read. But it's supposed to be the center first and then the quarterback. This right here, this is Phoenix's fault and this is the center's fault. It's both of them's fault.
Running to his right where people come and know. Now I'm
boy, they going after them. You see number 7? That's Reed Pulliam. That's Reed Pulliam.
I know who that is.
Thinking he can find somebody. He had enough time to complete a pass, but unfortunately for the Bulldogs, Ruffin not able to pick up the
Coach Jonathan Williams, the punt off from Dyson Roberts.
You're here talking about Jonathan.
Can they pin them deep?
Yeah.
What a job.
Yes. Outstanding job flipping the field, pinning them deep to win it. He, along with Ashton Genty from Boise State, on 3rd and 7. And Jonas Fortillian, who's wrapped up and brought out of bounds by Jarrett Washington. To try to make it a 3-score game, it's blocked. Special teams coming up with a huge play for South Carolina State. And Diego.
Kudos to number 45.
Who is that?
For tackling. Stop, Braxton. Stop.
Just tickle your feet.
I don't tickle me. Shoot. Sorry. So number 45, that would have been tight end Kenneth Giles Jr.
That's Jackson of South Carolina State.
Jackson for him making that tackle right there.
Oh yeah,
that could have been a block back for a touchdown. But
what's the classification?
They were so excited about blocking the kick that they didn't go for the touchdown.
Yeah. What's his classification? What's 45's classification?
So Kenneth Giles is a junior.
He's back
from San Diego State. Tight end.
From San Diego State?
Yeah, 235 pounds, 6'5". I mean, so yeah.
Oh, he's got good size.
Had a chance to go.
It's going to be a low trajectory. I thought there was some South Carolina.
We do have Gerardo Baeza back, and even though this particular kick was blocked, Gerardo Baeza is money in terms of his kicks. For the 2024 season, he played in all 14 games. He had 22 field goals, 58 point after touchdowns for a total of 124 points. And yeah, so he's good.
And what's his classification?
He should be a redshirt senior, transfer from Kentucky State.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Let me press play.
State players celebrating, not recognizing where the ball was as the ball hit Washington in his groin. Guys are jumping up and down, celebrating. Look at number 24. That's Harry. Turn around, make a block. That could have been a scoop and
Senior out of Houston, Texas. An arm talent he is indeed. And lasers it right into the hands of
That's
Jackson
Phoenix's
State.
fault. That was his
Anthony
fault.
Petty, the free safety on the return.
No, that was his
A
fault.
little more room. Oh, my goodness.
right here. This is the only, I believe that's the hold right there. He's the only one who can make a top. And they kind of turned him around.
On the field was an interception returned by Jackson State. Hold.
Yeah, that was Phoenix's fault. Actually, he should have thrown underneath instead of, because Jackson was playing what we call a combination coverage. They were man up on the outside, but they were zoned on the inside. The throw should have been the little short throw, no more than about 10 yards down the field. That was his fault. That was Phoenix's fault. That was his fault. That interception was on him. He threw in the coverage. He was fooled.
Mr. Ford, they turned our stream off.
Oh, they did?
Yeah. The video.
Oh, okay. We saw enough. That was good. I don't need to see no more. That was good. Y'all got a lot coming back, baby. Y'all still the big dog. I didn't tell you this, but some FAMU people heard us the other night, and one of them called me and said, "What you talking about? We 2 years behind." His rationale was Jackson. What he said? We led Jackson State until the last 4 minutes of the game. I said, "Well, I understand that. And so he told I had to explain to him why I said that Jackson State was 2 years ahead of everybody in the SWAC. Because them Rattlers didn't like that, Mr. Mona.
They didn't like it?
No, they didn't like that now.
Not you had somebody call you.
They called me, left me a message. Said, "What you talking about we 2 years behind?" And he said that they beat us the last 4 minutes of the game. So
why do they keep saying that?
well, that's what he said to me.
Oh man. They turned our live off. Y'all, and you know what? I did not monetize this live. This live was unmonetized.
Well, that we saw enough. We saw enough. Listen, I need can somebody from Prairie View tell us something? One of you Panthers on there. What how did they look today out there? Was it vanilla? Were y'all able to see some championship quality? Did Coach Jackson sing?
This is why they told me to do memberships only.
Ask somebody from Alabama A&M. Tell us something about the spring game today. Was it a big crowd?
Jay White was there.
Is he on here? Is Jay White on here?
Prairie View's is on the 17th. But Jay White said that he went today to the game.
What did he say? What did he say about it?
I don't know. Hang on just a second. They put me back on, but I gotta fix it. Give me a second. They put us back on. We back on.
Okay.
How you gonna fix it? You done messed me up to Dallas visit. I done called the police because I'm doing a refund. A refund is due unto me. Don't feel like I just been abused out here today. God ain't pleased with this. You can't do the Saints like this. Boys, I don't even know if I'm gonna sit out here till the police come. I'm gonna sit out here till the police come. I'm doing a refund. Because I'm doing one to me.
How we gonna fix it, Mr. Ford?
I can't. What is it? It's
Mr.
August 30th.
Haynes, I didn't see the question. If you would have sent me like $5 and it would have got real like bright on my screen, I might have been able to see it. I didn't see none of the questions. Mr. Haynes from South Carolina State had questions, Mr. Ford.
Yeah, we can't see him.
What was your question, Mr. Ford? Or
Oh yeah. I was asking
Mr. Haynes?
about the quarterback room at South Carolina State. Now they say Stubblefield is going to be QB1.
Stubblefields got some reps in, and then the other young man got some reps in too.
Was that the kid from Florida? Was that the kid from D-Land, Florida?
Yeah, him. He got some.
Okay.
TJ Moore got some reps in too. 6'2", 215 pounds.
Right. Okay. So, hey, bro, from South Carolina State, are y'all bigger? Are you the same size? Are you a faster team?
Are y'all eating hog maw down there and y'all rice and potatoes down there? Are y'all? What did you say, Mr. Ford? What
I
do
was
they look?
asking, are they a bigger team? Are they faster? You know, what's tell us about it. What did he say?
I'm gonna play this because I'm mad. I'm mad that y'all reported me. I'm gonna share this. That was not nice that y'all reported me. I'm just over here. We just over here breaking down a little film. Not nothing too much. They said same team, Mr. Ford. Same team.
Oh, okay. So they didn't get no bigger?
They said same team. And I'm getting ready to play this because y'all done made me mad. I can't believe they did that. I'm gonna pull up Coach Quinn where they asked him the question, but hang on. Here.
You can't give the MEAC energy either. You treating them like Dion.
That wasn't even a game. I cannot get a MEAC that energy.
You can't give the MEAC energy either. You treating them like Dion.
That wasn't even a game. That was a slaughter. So we don't even talk about that game.
Which one?
The game,
South Carolina State versus Jackson.
yeah, the cricket bowl chat, whatever the fuck. They wasn't even a challenge. What was wrong? And then and baby, I've been sitting there listening to the MEAC talk MEAC football. This is SWAC. This is a SWAC channel. We've been putting belt to ass all year long. We're letting y'all talk. Go get you a team, then come back.
Tell him, Mr. Ford.
Hampton, A&T.
South Carolina State gotta go get a team and come back, Mr. Ford.
We them dogs.
I think they're gonna come back. I do. I think they're gonna come back.
This is Jackson State.
We got Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson. Hopefully they'll come in and
Michael Vick and Deshaun Jackson coming through.
Still belt to ass this shit, nigga. Everybody got belt to ass. And y'all.
Yeah, I got,
And everybody else, until you come with a team.
Listen, can you pull up South Carolina State schedule?
Mr. Ford.
You don't have no team.
Can you pull up that schedule?
You not create that shit. Not next year and the year after that. It's gonna be belt to ass every year until we get tired of whooping y'all asses.
Hold on now.
Mr. Ford, we are the king of HBCU.
We ain't no MEAC shit.
Yes, you are. You are,
I went
baby.
to Hampton. I went
You
to
ground zero for HBCU football.
Goddamn thing.
Ain't no doubt about that. But listen, can you pull up South Carolina State's football schedule? I'm trying to see, what they got to go through.
I will be happy to.
I want to see what they got to go through to get back to Atlanta.
Okay. You want to see what they got to go through to get back to you? Are you talking about the MEAC teams?
Yeah, I want to see South Carolina State's schedule.
I would be happy to do that. I can't wait. I'm excited because we know what we got to do. We know what we got to do to get it together. All right. I would love to. Hey, Jay. Is my stuff working? Is it working or no? What's wrong? It done went away again?
What happened?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, my stuff done went away again.
Lord, Walt
It's gone
Disney done
again.
took the live again. Oh Lord.
Why? I'm not playing anything on here. Y'all some hating ass Negroes to keep reporting my live. Mr. Ford,
Huh?
Oh, how
I'm
you
gonna have to
doing,
start.
Mr. Ford?
Hey, how you doing?
All right,
I'm
so
burnt out. I'm burnt out tonight.
okay, so y'all go ahead and talk, and I'm gonna go start a new live. Okay.
Yeah, can you can't put the schedule up for me?
I did put it up, but they said that somebody did something to the live again.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna start it real quick, okay?
Okay.
And then y'all can join that live. I'm getting
Okay,
ready
so
to
I need to
so
get out of this. I
no,
need
you
to.
don't have to get out of it right now because I have to start it.
Oh, okay, okay.
She got to set it up. So
Now
Yeah.
listen, they only play now. Okay, let me get it right. So South Carolina State would have 5 conference games or 4.
What? They need to be having 5. Do you don't
It's
see it
6.
on
It's 6 football teams in the MEAC, right?
I put it up there
yeah.
for you. You see it?
So they'll
1,
play
2, 3,
5.
4,
They'll play
5.
5
Yeah.
conference games.
You see it on
Mm-hmm.
the screen, Mr. Ford? I'm getting ready to start the
No,
new live.
no,
You
I
don't
don't
see
see
it?
it. Uh-uh.
I don't see the schedule.
Okay, give me a second. These folks is terrible. Well, y'all, that's why I'm like a brother Umar. Send me a donation. More donations. Here, I'm getting ready to start the new live. Let me see if I can get it to where it'll go.
See Jimmy videos?
Yes, he's on here.
Oh,
Oh, what's up, Braxton?
what's up?
Can you stop being messy though? You got everybody laughing in the chat.
That is sad to say.
Will you
I'm a
stop,
senior.
stop, 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 stop?
All right. Mr. Ford, they was hating on us because we was over here breaking down the film and they didn't like what you was saying.
Oh, for real? What did I say?
Yes, they didn't like what you was saying.
What was I saying?
You was speaking a
You
lot of
was basically,
truth.
Huh?
yeah, they didn't like it.
Did I
They
say there's
did
gonna be
not.
a rematch?
Yeah, you know them folks don't like that mess. You can't be saying stuff like that to
Guys,
them.
good.
Oh, okay.
They
Yeah,
ain't
but
like
they
that
said
at
you talked
all.
South Carolina State into a butt whooping. They didn't like they didn't like that when you said that.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay, here it is right here.
Did
All
you put it on the
right,
screen
I
yet?
got you.
Why
No,
did you do it?
it'll just redirect y'all. So you feel me? It'll go straight to it.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Y'all just hang out and it'll come right on over.
Okay. All right.